There.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Just got back from New York and I'm finally got my rest in, so I'm cool.
Well, welcome to my show, Jacob. I
Dude,
appreciate it.
it's an honor
Mr.
having me. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Jacob, and thank you for coming on my show. And what attracted you to begin your acting career?
So, what attracted me to become an actor was honestly the one thing that really brought me to become an actor was Power Rangers. When I was younger, I always loved to role play pretend like all other kids do, and it really attracted me to that. And then growing up, I wanted to become an entrepreneur and become a businessman. But then when I realized what actors were doing and what Power Rangers is all about, I'm like, I want to become an actor. So leading to that, I tried doing background extra work, and my first official role as a background actor was actually on Shameless. Showtime's Shameless was absolutely amazing, and that show absolutely changed my life, and it made me begin to proceed to become the actor I am today. And that's how everything first started with me becoming an actor, and I'm so happy where I'm at right now.
Amazing, amazing. And how and when did you exactly when you realized you had a passion for acting?
It was the beginning of my senior year. I started drama and action class, and I had my math class with one of the head leaders of my high school of the acting program and the drama club. So I had the chance to do that, and then I got to work with my favorite teacher. She was absolutely amazing for drama and action class. She taught me everything I knew, and then that's basically where everything started, was from that.
Amazing. And what do you like about acting so far?
The one thing I love acting about acting so far is meeting new people and recreating so many cool objectives and scenes that no one has ever seen before, and playing a different character that you never experienced. Like, the one thing about it is to get out of your comfort zone. A lot of actors, they have to get out of their comfort zones and play these characters that they never thought they would play in their lives. And for me, it's fun because growing up, I was always this shy, intimidated guy who no one really cared to talk to. But then for me, growing up, I love making people laugh and making people who I am. And then when it comes to like a scene that I actually did a while ago, I had to play this young, like, loud person who loves to do everything. And I don't know if I really want to do that. But then I started getting out of that comfort zone, and I actually projected it like, all right, everybody, so let's go do this. We got this all the way. All right, cool. And the directors love that. When I did that at the audition and a photo shoot I did for my new headshots, and they were like, "You have something special. You need to." I'm like, I don't know. They're like, "No, you're amazing. You need to keep doing what you're doing." And
Right.
I'm like, okay, cool. It was
And
that.
here you are. Amazing story background about you.
Thank you, man.
So how many films or TV shows have you performed up to now?
Oh my God. So I don't know on the top of my head, but I think I have around at least 10 TV shows I did. And movie wise, I did about around two to three. That's what I did so far.
Wow, amazing. And
Thank
which
you.
role that you have played that you like the most?
So the one role I did love to play, there's this new film called The Crusades. It's not out yet, so I can't really give much information on
Hmm.
it. But this I can tell you, I got to play two different parts. I got to play, I'm this kid at a party who's thrown up after getting so much stuff into him. And I was puking it out so much. And then there was another scene where I actually knocked out from being overtired. And I had people draw stuff all over my face with Sharpies and stuff. And that was actually one of the funniest things I've ever done. And I don't know when the movie's gonna get released, but hopefully this year or next year. And you'll see what I'm talking about. It's absolutely hilarious.
I can't wait to see it. Can't wait.
Thank
And
you.
which is your favorite role that you have played?
Okay, so this is actually really a fun one. So I did this YouTube series. It's kind of like a fan series. It's called Ancient Warriors: Legacies of Olympus. It's basically Power Rangers mixing with Greek mythology. And I play this young man named Anthony Zallar. And Anthony is this humble advocate 18-year-old who's still trying to figure out his life going forward to college. And I've been playing this character for many years, about 4 years now, and you know, me and him have so many similarities in our lives, and I can really relate to him. So he is one of my favorite characters I have loved to play. For for that, he's my top favorite character I love playing.
Amazing. Okay. And are you working on any current projects?
I am currently not working on any current projects right now. I'm just taking a break, trying to focus on some career stuff on my own, like some work that I did.
Hmm.
I was actually in New York for Comic-Con, working and stuff with a good collaborator of mine. His name is Luca Designs, and he creates these amazing leather jackets, from fashion to superhero, anything you could imagine. He's such a wonderful guy, and I got to meet so many cool people. And this actually, I can tell you. I got to work with a few celebrities that are YouTube and TikTok famous. And due to non-disclosure, I can that's all I can say, but it's definitely gonna be
Amazing,
crazy
amazing.
when
That's awesome. I understand you can't say their names.
yes.
I understand. It's okay. Um, and of course, you can't say their name. They're big up
Yeah, of
there, right?
course. But I can say is you guys are gonna be like surprised at who I worked with, and they're really good people, and they're really, really amazing. And I am so happy for what they're doing with their careers, and I hope they keep continuing moving on and doing greater things for themselves. That's what I can say.
100% true. I agree with you. What is your greatest strength as an actor?
My greatest strength as an actor is my loudness. So I can be a crazy, intimidated guy on set. I can do so many like I can do so many voice acting in different characters. So for my accents, I can do an Australian accent. Hey guys, my name's Jacob Buber. Today I'm in Australia taking care of the wild loving course of all the wonderful people out here. And I could be this crazy psychotic character like a clown, like oh, you're gonna be crazy. Or I can be this shy, intimidated person. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, 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 totally. Yeah. I can play so many different roles that I won't even recognize myself anymore, as I can be. um, yeah, that's my crazy ideas and my crazy lifestyle. That's what's my greatest strength.
That's awesome.
Thank
Um,
you.
what was the most challenging role you ever taken?
Oh, oh God, this is gonna be a hard one. Um, the most challenging role is another Power Ranger fan series I'm doing. It's coming out in 2023. It's called Ancient Age. I'm playing this character named Randy Davidson,
Hmm.
and he's this crazy jock football player that's a big Ranger fan. And the crazy thing is, I never really was much of a jock until like my sophomore junior year, and I couldn't really relate to him, and it was so hard to really connect with the guy, and I had so much trouble telling my writer and my acting coach like I don't know how to do this, and then she was telling me she's like Jacob, it's okay, it's okay, just breathe in and out, just read over the script a little bit more, like see how this character plays out. And I'm like, I don't know, and she's like, it's okay, like you take your time, don't rush for anybody, you do your thing, and try to understand him, like why is he like this, why is he like that. And it was challenging, but I'm starting to get used to the character because I'm still doing his voice
Hmm.
acting right now for the role, and it's been challenging, but I'm figuring it out, and he is the toughest character I have played. So that's what I can say.
That's amazing.
Thank
Um,
you.
now, what role, or if any, perhaps changed you in a permanent manner?
The one role I can really say that changed my life was, ooh, for a permanent manner. Now that's a good question. It definitely would have to be some of my haunted house characters that I played at a local haunted house for my improv. It's a haunted house called Midnight Terror Haunted House. We were ranked number one in the entire state of Illinois, and I got to play this crazy guy named
Hmm.
Mister Barber, as we call him. But I did not know what to come up because I'd never been a barber before, and I never really had that chance. But then I started getting more answers from people on how to do it. And I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, would you like me to cut your hair for you? I'm like thinking of Edward Scissorhands, and
Woo,
I'm just like,
almost lost you.
oh, don't me to drop that. But here's one character that's really helped me perfect, and my favorite character I loved playing was Mr. Scoops. This crazy ice cream, apparently who's not a clown, is this reptilic monster. Like his voice was very raspy, like, oh, my name is Mr. Scoops, and would you like an ice cream cone? He's one character that really helped me change my career as an actor, and I am very forever thankful for that haunted house for really helping me, like, that mental note.
Hmm.
His craziness really helped me change my character's perspective, and I'm so happy with that.
That's amazing. And when was
Thank you.
that?
So this is actually last year. So I'm no longer at Midnight Terror Haunted House because I'm trying to focus on my career as an actor, and I left there on good terms, and I'm so happy for them, and they really changed my life for the better, and I am so grateful. Um, yeah, it happened last year, and I was very thankful. That was my top tier moment as an actor, so I couldn't be more grateful.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
What do you believe the most challenging aspect of being an actor?
The most challenging aspect of an actor is definitely memorizing lines. I know for some actors, it's easy for them like that because they study so hard. For me, I have ADHD and I'm all over the place, and it's so hard for me to focus on one thing. And the one thing that really helps me focus on that and is really my friends and my family. They really tell me like, Jacob, you need to get on this. I'm like, I don't know. I gotta like, no, you want to get this role? I'm like, yeah, you're gonna study that. I'm gonna be right by you, and we're gonna go over these lines. And I'm like, okay, because on my own, I have trouble learning because it's like so hard for me to focus. I get distracted very easily, but with these people that really help me concentrate and really, this is my job, this is my livelihood. I got
Hmm.
to get on
Hmm.
this, and yeah, that's the most challenging is memorizing lines because I'm like, yeah. Oh wait, I forgot that line. Can you say it again?
Well, it's good you have friends that'll help you, 100%.
I'm I'm very thankful for that.
Um, what would you say is your greatest accomplishment as an actor so far?
Oh my gosh, my greatest accomplishment. This is gonna be a tough one. You got me on this one right here, man. But my greatest accomplishment was having my best friend help me almost book a role for Cobra Kai. This is something I could really talk about. We did an audition tape together for we did a martial arts video. I posted it on my Instagram channel. So if anyone wants to go look at it, you're more than welcome to. We choreographed, directed, and written this script, and it was absolutely amazing. And getting into that role of going on Cobra Kai would have been absolutely amazing. But I had to lay down the role because my uncle who got sick in Florida, I had to go see him before it was time for him to move on, and I was very thankful for that. But Cobra Kai and Shameless were my greatest achievements of my acting career, and I will never ever forget that. Because Shameless really it took me to the top. Everyone didn't know who I was until they saw me on Shameless. Like everybody in my hometown found out I was on Shameless. I'm like, oh my God, you're the guy from Shameless. I'm like, yeah, do you want to cook you or something?
You
It
know,
was
first of all, my condolences about your uncle.
thank
I'm
you.
so sorry. And then, of course, second of all, I mean, again, congratulations. That's amazing. That's awesome. And you never know, your opportunity could come again.
I'm praying for that, and I really appreciate that advice, man. That really helps me out. Like
You
I
never
love
know. I'm serious. Um, so you know, what is your advice? Um, but before I ask you that,
okay.
what is your favorite memory on set so far?
My favorite memory on set was definitely on the Crusade set. My friends and I, we're all really close with each other, and we still talk to each other. My buddy David and I, and well, his real name is Utaha, but we call him David because that's his actual last name. We were dancing on set, and we were just chilling and vibing, listening to like some pump up music and rap. It was absolutely crazy. And then we had some of the celebrities who were starring in the movie like come in and join the good charm and everything. And I was just like, oh my God, this is Oh my God. It was the best moment I had on set ever. That
It's
was,
amazing. Do you have any funny or interesting stories behind the scenes or on set?
yes, I do. I can say this. When I was doing the throwing up scene and after the director says cut, I made one of the I made one of the main cast almost throw up in their mouths. And I was like, guys, you good? They're like, bro, that sounded real. And I'm like, yeah, because I wanted it to be real. They're like, bro, that you did amazing, bro. Like, I give you props for that. I'm like, dude, thanks. Oh my God, I got a handshake by this guy. Oh my God, it was absolutely amazing. And then one of the female stars, she was like, you almost made me throw up right here on the floor. And I'm just like, oh my God, that was the most hilarious I've ever done. So I made almost one of the main stars throw up in their mouths and on the floor. So that's that's the most funniest thing I've seen in my life.
Oh my God, that'd been funny but messed up.
I would have been like, oh yeah, I was great.
So, is there something we should know about you that nobody knows about?
Yeah, 100%. The one thing you don't know about me is I'm a big nerd for Power Rangers. That's that's pretty explanatory. Like I love the Ranger community. I love being a nerd. I definitely love the one thing you don't. This is definitely someone doesn't know. I eat cereal without milk. That's the weirdest thing.
Really?
Yeah, I from when I was 3 years old, I my dad took me to Turkey because he's actually from there, and I had straight goat milk. Oh, no, sorry, straight milk from the cow. I apologize. And I after I got back, I never wanted to have it again. And then I was eating cereal and doing other stuff without milk, and that's like the weirdest thing. But it's good though. I just love the sugar, and it's still delicious. I don't know why, but it still is without milk. And I'm like, yeah, this is the stuff right here.
Yeah, 100%. Um, if you could work on a favorite TV show or film with your favorite co-star, who would you choose and why?
Oh, so any TV show and any film actor or actress, correct?
Right.
Okay. So if it had to be,
It can be an actress as well, man.
it could be an actor or actress. Okay. So everyone will probably say this 100%. I would love to work on Cobra Kai, but if Millie Bobby Brown was part of Cobra Kai, I feel like she could be an extremely amazing martial artist on set because the way she perfects her stuff on Stranger Things is absolutely iconic. And having that martial arts style like in the 20 in Cobra Kai, I think that'll bring the viewers and for me personally, it will bring me a great amount of joy. And I would love to get to know her and really get to work with her and how she really comes up with these amazing ideas and how she will help me better fit my acting career. That's the truth right there.
That's amazing.
Thank you, man.
Um, Without giving anything away, what's your favorite dialogue line?
My favorite dialogue line. Oh, that's a good one right there. Well, the one dialogue I can really say is, you know, after all I done, you make me angry to the point where I don't know, certain things can happen. That's what I got.
Amazing,
Thank
sweetie.
you.
And you're based in Chicago,
Yes, I am.
and the film industry is growing in Chicago as well.
Yes, it is.
It is. It's amazing. Um, what would you say to other inspiring actors or actresses who are around your age or younger who want to do what you're doing? What would you say to inspire them to pursue their goal to become an actor?
The one thing I can very say is do not let anyone ruin your dreams whatsoever. If you want to become an actor, you do it. It will take hard work and dedication. For me, I started off doing drama classes in high school. I barely knew how to act. I didn't know how to affect my emotions. But then I started getting help from people who did act and who helped me really bring me up to my potential. And you guys, whoever is closest to you and whoever knows how to act, you always ask them for help. Any actor will give you any advice whatsoever, and they will try to make you the best they can, and you will always succeed in the long run. You take acting classes, take YouTube advice from actors who really been through it,
Hmm.
and they will really, it'll really bring you up to your full potential and get out of that comfort zone. It'll be great to stay in your comfort zone, but it will really bring you to another level that you never expected in your life. That is some acting advice I can give to anybody. And if anyone needs any advice, I will be always open in my DMs no matter what. Like if they have any acting advice, you let me know, like, hey, how do I do this? How do I do that? I will be glad to help anyone out. I want them to achieve their dream. I want them to succeed to their goal. That's the type of guy I am. I'm a positive dude who will always try to be there for you no matter what. Sometimes I can't, sometimes I will be, but I will try to be there no matter what. That's what I'm all about.
That's amazing, and that's what I'm about as well as a talk show host, you know. And yes, we're on a different, you're an actor, talk show host, but
Yes,
we all support each other in this entertainment industry, you know,
that's
and it doesn't matter um, where we are, you know, and it's not a competition. We're a
you're
family.
exactly right.
We're a family, and this is what it's all about, to be a family. So, um, I totally agree where you're coming from. Thank you for giving that, and of course, anybody can message me as well and um, try to get some advice from me as well as, to help them pursue their goal. So,
Oh
and
man.
my
And can
next,
I oh sorry, go
oh,
ahead, go
no, no,
ahead.
no, no, go ahead, go ahead.
Speaking of a talk show host, people always tell me I have that radio voice to actually be a talk show host. If I can perfect it, I will show you what I'm talking about.
Yes, please do.
All right. Okay, starting right now on Disney Channel, we are about to begin the brand new movie, Under Wraps 2. Now check it out right away because it's going to be spooktacular. Right now on Disney Channel.
Amazing. Amazing.
And I was like, I don't know if I should be in radio. And then I'm like, all right, coming up right now on WGN2, we have the brand new hits from Billie Eilish on the run.
Hey, amazing.
Thank
You
you.
should try it. You definitely need to try it. Don't let anybody stop you.
No, someone's taking my advice.
Not me, but um,
No, you're exactly right, though. But thanks, man. I appreciate it.
yeah, no, I'm serious. I'm serious. Definitely not me though. You know, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Ooh, that's a good question. That is a very good question. I'm hoping to see myself in 5 years on an awesome TV show. Well, sorry, let's not say awesome TV show. I would love to say where I'd like to see myself in 5 years is living in LA, trying to perfect my dream and be around amazing people in my own apartment building, and then have a speaking role like a full on TV show, 100%. It doesn't have to be famous. It doesn't have to be anything exciting. As long as I'm working and doing what I love to do, that's what I want to do in 5 years. I want to be at the top of my game and really make my family and my city where I came from proud. And everyone always tells me, like, Jacob, I hope you don't forget about us. This is the one thing a lot of actors do. They never recognize they never recognize where they really came from. And for me, everyone thinks I will become this famous guy. We don't know that for sure yet. We don't know how I'm going to be in 5 years, but I will respect where I came from and how I learned everything. And that's the kind of guy I am. I'm very humble. I'm very respectful. I'm a decent guy. I am, I'm a good guy, but I'm very decent. And I really want to make everyone proud of where I came from and definitely want to make everyone around the world happy. And I want them to enjoy themselves for anything I can do for them, and That's how I am.
That's true because it comes from your community to support you as well. You know,
Hmm.
and I totally agree with you. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget your town. Don't forget your city, because that's where you came from. That's where you started. That's where your root is. So and it's always good. They will always brag about you, and they're like, "Hey, this is the guy that came from my town," and they don't want you to forget about those for sure.
Exactly. And there was actually this one famous person who actually is a town over me. He's a famous basketball player. His name was Dwayne Wade. He went to one of my competing high. He went to one of the competing high schools that I rivaled with, and no one ever forgot him. And that's the same thing I want to do for my schools where I came from.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's what I got.
100%. I totally agree with you. Never forget where you came from.
That is
You
true.
know, um, I appreciate you coming on my show, and you have so much energy. I love your smile. And I'm being serious. And there's so much potential in you that I tell all my actors and actors who's been on my show, and and it just the smile, and I support every single person who's been on my show and every single person who has not been on my show. But I it's like what I'm trying to say is we're a community. We're all a community and we all support each other. And for me, I'm a big passion guy, because you never know what's gonna happen in 2 months or 2 years or 5 months or 5 years. And this is just like a beginning step, and we have this conversations and we talk about why they got started and what films they're working on, what big role they're working on, and their story background and what you've been in a horror, horror haunted house thing. I can't do that, by the way. I would if someone tried to scare me, I probably would punch them. They would probably be mad. I'm serious.
No, I
Um,
know. Everyone always tells me that when they go through a haunted house, they're like, I don't know, but I'm scared and I'm gonna punch him. And I'm like, bro, you'll be fine. We can't touch you. You can't touch them. That's basically the rule. But
no,
people will
no,
have that.
I've heard stories. I've heard stories. Trust me. So I don't know if it's true. I've heard someone who went on I don't know this person. I don't want to know. Anyways, they went into a haunted house and everything's fine. They're getting scary. And it was actually, I think it was a girl or a guy. Either way, they screamed so loud because this person jumped them. And next thing I noticed, this person told me, I got so scared, I just went BAM! And I'm like, and the person had like, I don't know what happened. And the person who did the punch was like crying. He's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then the person's like, no, I'm not really sorry. That's what you get for scaring me. And the guy was like, wow, I'm just like, I did not scare you.
Wow, now that's stone cold right there. That's sad. Like there's moments where haunt actors will like they will like check up on you and stuff, and like some people will check up on you, some people won't. Like for instance, I'll tell you this thing. I was in a room acting 2 years ago with my coworker Melanie. I call her Mel Bell because that's what I call her for a nickname. She's absolutely sweet. She's an amazing woman, and we got to play these characters. I got to play a character named Fat Felix, so a guy who really loves to eat certain things. And Melanie, she played Crazy Carol, and she ate certain things as well. And we had customers coming in, and we actually made these group of women. One of them throw up. Literally, we never had that experience before ever. We never made anybody in the entire haunted house. No one's ever made anyone throw up in our room, like in a room at all. And Melanie, I give her credit for this. She made the woman throw up, and I was right by her. And I was like, in my head, oh my God, she actually did it. Like, I want to say I helped, but I really didn't. And it was one of the like craziest and most amazing things that she's ever done. And I was just like, oh my God. And I actually made how many people pee themselves and like actually do like do doo doo in their pants and stuff. And but throwing up, that took it to a whole new level. So I can't say nothing to that.
So you guys end up checking up on that lady?
Oh yeah, 100%. All haunt actors do, and the lady was all right. We got her taken care of, and she said it was one of the best experiences she ever had in her life.
She probably won't forget. How old was she?
That woman was older than me, and I'm like, oh my god, she was like 35, 36 at least. I'm like, oh my god, it was crazy, but it was one moment I'll never forget.
She probably talks about it even now.
Maybe she does. I'm not for sure, but hopefully.
Oh my god. I just
No, this is. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just I just I just see it in my head. I'm like, oh,
I see it whenever I talk about it.
that was it's kind of funny and kind of wrong, but
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you on that one, 100%, dude.
at least you didn't throw a punch or something.
No, thank God she didn't. That would have been horrible.
I've heard stories. I don't know if it's ever a true story that somebody actually punches somebody in a haunted house.
No, it's very true, 100%. We had people do that all the time in my haunted house, and that's very true.
Wow, interesting.
Yes.
That's so interesting. And um, was there any other stories?
Um, any other stories? Actually, no, not at all.
Oh
But
wow.
I can tell you this story. I think I see it. Hold on, I'm actually being dead serious. I think there's literally like a giant spider in my room right now, and I don't even know if that's like I don't know what it is. Like I'm being dead.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of thing? Oh my God, I have no idea what it is. I don't even want to show you because it's so disgusting. Literally, I better put my glasses on so I can protect myself from my eyes. Like from the blood.
Right,
don't,
right.
don't come near me.
Well, I do appreciate you coming on my show, and sorry, I muted myself because I was sneezing, but
Oh no, of course, no, you're fine.
um,
100%, you're fine,
and
man.
I can't wait to have you back on my show, and let's stay in touch, and I can't wait to have you back.
Dude, I want to thank you personally because I got I've known you for a while because some of my acting friends got to work with you and got to be on your show, and you reaching out to me was absolutely amazing, and I will always just respect you for that. A lot of people didn't do that, but you did, and I give you 100% gratitude for that.
Thank you.
And I was very thankful, and I haven't done an interview in a long time, and you were my first interview I did in a long time, so I want to give you that gratitude as well. And I will, if you need to stay in touch with me, man, you got my Instagram, and if you need anything else from me, I got you 100%.
Well, I appreciate you, and I can't wait to have you back on my show, and thank you for coming on.
Oh, dude, thank you, and I appreciate it so much.
All right, you're welcome. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, guys, thank you so much, and please stay tuned at the Ryoichi Show talk show, and he has many more stuff coming your way. And check out me,
Yes.
Jacob Buber, on Jacob Buber Official. You can check me out on my Snapchat, Facebook. Snapchat's linked in my bio, and if you guys have any questions about acting whatsoever, you can feel free to DM me. If I do not DM you right away, I will try to do my best and get onto that right away. I got you.
All right, thank you, and I can't wait to have you back on my show. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, man. Have a good day, guys.
You too.
Peace.
Bye.